What if I told you that while you're sleeping tonight, your brain should be running the most critical cleanup operation of your entire body, but after age 65, this vital process slows down dramatically, leaving you foggy, forgetful, and mentally drained even after 8 hours of rest? Stay with me because what I'm about to reveal could change everything you thought you knew about protecting your memory and vision as you age. Most doctors never mention this during regular checkups, but your brain has a nighttime flushing system called the glymphatic system that removes toxins, nourishes neurons, supports the optic nerves in your eyes, strengthens memory pathways, reduces inflammation, and resets your entire nervous system. The problem is that after 65, the pathways get narrower, the flow becomes weaker, the optic nerves receive less nourishment, and the memory centers repair more slowly. That's why so many seniors wake up feeling heavy and mentally exhausted despite getting plenty of sleep. The body rests, but the brain doesn't repair properly. What researchers recently discovered is absolutely fascinating. What you drink before bed can dramatically influence how well this nighttime repair cycle functions. Certain juices loaded with targeted antioxidants, polyphenols, and neuroprotective plant compounds can help support nighttime blood flow to the brain, nourish the retina, calm inflammation, and help the memory center store information more clearly. These juices don't work as magic potions. They work because they supply nutrients the aging brain struggles to produce on its own. Let me share with you the 5 most powerful juices that can transform your brain health and vision while you sleep. Before we continue, if you're serious about protecting your memory and vision for years to come, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. We release new evidence-based content every single week that could literally add years of clarity and sharpness to your life, and you don't want to miss a single episode that could make the difference between staying mentally vibrant or experiencing preventable decline. Now let's dive into these 5 remarkable juices, starting with number 5. Carrot juice is absolutely loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, one of the most essential nutrients for maintaining healthy vision as you age. The real magic happens when you drink carrot juice in the evening because your body does most of its cellular repair work while you sleep. A study published in the Archives of Ophthalmology followed over 77,000 women and found that those with higher intakes of beta-carotene had a significantly lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of vision loss in adults over 60. But beta-carotene isn't the only vision-protecting compound in carrot juice. This vibrant orange drink also contains lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that actually concentrate in your retina and act like natural sunglasses, filtering out harmful blue light and protecting the delicate photoreceptor cells. When you drink carrot juice before bed, your body has all night to transport these nutrients to where they're needed most. The liver processes the beta-carotene, converts it to vitamin A, and then your bloodstream carries it directly to the retinal cells that are undergoing repair while you sleep. Here's a tip most people don't know. Adding just a small amount of healthy fat like half a teaspoon of olive oil or a handful of almonds dramatically increases the absorption of beta-carotene because it's a fat-soluble nutrient. The ideal time to drink your carrot juice is about 1 to 2 hours before bed, giving your digestive system enough time to break down the nutrients and get them into your bloodstream before that nighttime repair cycle kicks into high gear. Number 4 is beetroot juice, and this deep purple juice might not win any awards for taste, but what it does for your brain is nothing short of remarkable. Beetroot juice is one of the most potent natural sources of dietary nitrates, and your body converts them into nitric oxide, a molecule that causes your blood vessels to relax and widen. A groundbreaking study from Wake Forest University used MRI imaging to actually see what happens inside the brain after drinking beetroot juice, and the results were stunning. Researchers observed significantly increased blood flow to the frontal lobes, which are the areas responsible for executive function, decision-making, and working memory. What makes beetroot juice particularly effective when consumed in the evening is that the nitric oxide effect peaks about 2 to 3 hours after drinking it and remains elevated throughout the night. This means that during the critical hours when your brain is consolidating memories from the day and clearing out metabolic waste, it has access to significantly more oxygen and nutrients than it normally would. The same improved blood flow also benefits your eyes because the retina requires an enormous amount of oxygen relative to its size, and restricted blood flow is one of the major contributors to age-related vision problems. About 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice is the amount used in most clinical studies showing cognitive benefits. Drinking your beetroot juice about 2 hours before bed puts the peak nitric oxide production right in line with your deepest sleep stages when the brain does its most intensive repair work. Number 3 is pomegranate juice, and this ruby red elixir contains unique compounds called punicalagins and elagitannins that your body converts into something called urolithins. These urolithins have been shown in multiple studies to cross the blood-brain barrier, and once inside they provide direct protection to your neurons. A study published in the journal Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that participants who consumed pomegranate juice daily for 4 weeks showed significant improvements in verbal and visual memory tests compared to those who drank a placebo beverage. The antioxidant capacity of pomegranate juice is almost 3 times higher than red wine and green tea, making it one of the most powerful free radical fighters you can consume. When you drink pomegranate juice in the evening, those antioxidants circulate through your bloodstream all night long, neutralizing free radicals while your brain and body are in repair mode. The same polyphenols that protect brain cells also protect the retinal ganglion cells in your eyes, which are responsible for transmitting visual information from your eyes to your brain. The recommended amount used in most studies is about 8 ounces daily, and drinking it in the evening allows those powerful polyphenols to work in concert with your natural nighttime repair processes. Number 2 is blueberry juice, and if there's one juice that has generated more excitement in the neuroscience community than any other, this is it. Blueberries contain high concentrations of anthocyanins, which are the purple pigments that give them their distinctive color, and these compounds have been shown to accumulate in the regions of the brain responsible for learning and memory. A landmark study published in the Annals of Neurology followed over 16,000 women for 20 years and found that those who consumed the most blueberries experienced significantly slower rates of cognitive decline, equivalent to delaying brain aging by up to 2.5 years. What makes blueberry juice particularly effective for nighttime consumption is the way anthocyanins interact with your brain during sleep. When you sleep, your brain consolidates the memories formed during the day, essentially moving them from short-term to long-term storage, and having blueberry anthocyanins present during this process appears to enhance the entire operation. Using about 1 cup of berries per serving will give you the concentration used in most research studies, and wild blueberries actually contain nearly twice the anthocyanin content compared to cultivated varieties. Drinking your blueberry juice 1 to 2 hours before bed gives your digestive system time to process the anthocyanins and get them circulating in your bloodstream just as you enter the deep sleep stages when memory consolidation is most active. And finally, Number 1 is Tart cherry juice, and this is the juice that researchers are calling a game changer for seniors who want to protect their memory, support their vision, and get the deep restorative sleep that makes both of those things possible. Tart cherry juice is fundamentally different from every other juice because it contains significant amounts of natural melatonin, the hormone your brain produces to regulate sleep. A study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that participants who drank Tart cherry juice experienced significant increases in melatonin levels, spent more time in bed actually sleeping, and reported substantially improved sleep quality. That improved sleep creates a cascade of benefits for both memory and vision because deep sleep is when your brain does all of its most important repair and consolidation work. Tart cherries also contain unique compounds that have potent anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body, and chronic inflammation in the brain is now recognized as one of the primary drivers of age-related cognitive decline. A study from the University of Delaware found that older adults who consumed Tart cherry juice daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in cognitive function, particularly in areas related to visual memory and learning. The researchers believe that the combination of better sleep, reduced inflammation, and direct antioxidant protection creates a synergistic effect that is greater than any of those benefits alone. Studies showing sleep and cognitive benefits typically use between 8 and 16 ounces of Tart cherry juice or 1 ounce of concentrate mixed with water. Drinking it about 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep gives the melatonin time to enter your bloodstream and begin promoting drowsiness. Starting tonight, you could begin incorporating one or more of these powerful beverages into your evening routine and let your body do the rest while you get a good night's sleep. Your brain and your eyes are counting on you to give them the nutrients they need to stay healthy and sharp for years to come, and these simple natural additions to your daily routine could be exactly what you've been missing.